Hey, let's play SimCity 4, SimMars 3, Episode 3. This episode, I'm not really going to build any buildings. I really want to just take my highway, I'm going to wrap it around this way, and then I'm going to come up here, and that's it. I'm just going to found as many towns as I can for a while. So let's go. The first town is going to be here. It's going to be Bancroft. Bancroft, be on hard. So what I'll do for each city is we'll come in, take the first highway loan, and I'll figure out where I want my highway. And I already know ahead of time I want it. Put it right here. We'll come up to the top of the hill, go across it like this, and I'll do something like this. We'll come up to the north. Yeah. Well, let's see if I can get them to be closer. Alright, I'll take one more loan for $5,000. So now they're connected. Now the railroad will be easy. Just put it in like this, and I want to bring it out this on this hill. It's peak like that. So now all I'm going to do is put the trees down, and then we'll sync the date, and then we'll move on to the next city. Get these trees down here by the water and the coast. Yeah, it looks like this map does have some water on it. Get a bunch of flowers and trees up here on the ridge. Looks like there's a lot of flowers on the north side too. And I think that's good. I'll save. Oops. Exit back to the region. Come into the old city. Nope, that's the wrong one. Come in here. So when you come into a city, you have to save before you exit. Now when I come in here, it'll be the same date. But now since I opened it, I have to save before I exit. And I'll come back down here. Sweet. Yeah, that's a lot easier once you know how to actually do it. So now I'm going to come here to the north, down into this crater here. Let's see. You know, I want to actually name this crater the actual name that it is on Mars. Let me think. Let me remember. Let me find. Yeah, I wasn't prepared, so we can rename it later. Right now, let's name this Plymouth. So here's Plymouth. Right, we gotta take our loan. No, before I take the loan, let's do this. Let's save and go back. Yeah, this episode might not be as exciting as normal, but it has to be done. I don't want to do it off camera because I think somebody would probably like seeing all these trees be put down, and I want to record a record of it happening too. But it's part of my city journal. So let's see. I'll take out my highway loan for $20,000. Now this highway. Let's see, bring it down to here. I think looks like I have a straight shot. No, a little further. I want to get as close to that water and crater as I can. Oh, I went too far. So let's move it back one tile. See if that works. Yeah. And then as soon as I'm able to, we'll shoot right back up towards the north. Now we'll come back in here with the railroad line. And I'm not sure. I have to put it off a little. My ramp is going to be here, but I'm going to want a second one over here. So I might as well put both of them down. And I want this one close to the water. Maybe I'll move it back a little for stores. But my main downtown is going to be right here. So I'll just put that like that. So now I can come back through with my railroad. And if it'll let me. There we go. Cool. So now I'll set down our trees. This is the first map here that has some low-lying terrain. And you can see a major difference in trees. It looks a lot different when you get to these lowlands by the beaches. And I was thinking about making some beach fronts, like some beach areas that look kind of nice. And I was looking around to find like surfboards and shit and stuff, but I'm not sure if I want to really get into detail. The main focus on this playthrough is the population and it growing, and the population not just growing but also different wealth levels. I'd like to have as many wealthy people as I can, even though at the beginning of the city journal it's mostly going to be the poor people in orbit need to get down to Mars as quick as they can because they all want a better life, and they don't care if it's actually a bad life, because back on Earth it's horrible. So everyone wants to leave the Earth and come to Mars because it's so beautiful, but they all come so quick, you know, it makes it worse. So I'm gonna quit blabbing. I'm gonna save and exit. It's just part of the story. And there we go. So let's come out this way. Now this city is going to be all the way to the north. Oh no, my highway's not there. Okay, that's fine. Let's come back over here and fix that. Maybe I could move it over to the east a little. Yeah, see there, it's not there. Let's get rid of this highway and let's go over to the east by one tile like this. I guess we'll go like that, and now we'll connect it. I think that'll work. Nope. So what I'll do is let's just flatten this a little. And now I'm gonna found the city. This will be Canton. Canton is always next to Plymouth, so we'll leave it that way. And I'm gonna put the highway in from this side of the map. We'll see if that works better. Like this. Yeah, I decided to do all of the highway construction in one episode because of reasons like this. Aha, there it is. We got our highway. That way I can do all of these highway constructions and bloopers and mess ups all at once. And if you don't want to see it, you could just go to the next episode where I'm going to start building my towns all over again. Like, not all over, but like I'll start building them again. Let's see, I really hope that that is good enough to connect. Ah, yes it is. Hell yeah. Yeah, what I mean to say is I'm gonna start to build all of these new towns I'm laying down now. And I'm still not sure if each episode I want to do one city per episode. Like the whole episode will be dedicated to one city at a time. But I feel like I'm gonna want to jump around. from here to one city to another. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the city journal plays out. So now we can come back to Canton and take the highway that we put down. And we can see that the date has changed. It's the 9th year. We'll keep it on play so that way the time goes kind of slow. And I'm going to throw my... I'll do the highway first. I'll do the highway before the trees. And now I just want this straight across. And I see there's a nice valley here, so kind of bring it up and over. Probably a better bet. Now the railroad, this thing just comes straight by. Maybe. Can't smooth, so let's do a tunnel. Let's get a tunnel in there. Perfect. Now let's set down the foliage. Looks like the top of this hill isn't going to have very many trees. I think that's awesome though. I really like that it leaves spaces that are open, that trees just won't grow. Oh shit, I didn't fix the cursor again. Yeah, well. Okay. A little bit more in the corner. Let's go like this, farther away. Yeah, here you could really see the kind of transition once you get to like right around this area where the middle of my cursor is. Hell yeah, it looks cool. Alright, so let's save this city here. Let's exit to the map. Oh, and I want to say, oops, oh, I didn't do it. Over here I removed my mayor name, so it was only the name of the city. But I forgot to change it over here. But I'll change it later off camera. So that way when you see this word, it's just the name of the city. I thought this was too much, having both together. So anyway, now this town here. So we have Plymouth, Canton, and now this one is going to be Livonia. Put it on hard. And now this city, ooh, look how that highway looks. Hopefully we can get across. But I just want to go to the west. As long as I take my loan, I think it'll be fine. It's going to be a lot more expensive though. Maybe? Oh no, that's fine. Let's come, I don't know, probably like here. Let's give it a little turn. A little more. There. That's all I need. And same with the railroad. Let's bring this in. I want to make sure that I put my on-ramp first. Yeah, I guess I kind of want it like that. So I'll bring the railroad back down a little. And let's bring it, should I do? I'm going to put it as close to the highway along this ridge as that I can. Because I don't see myself putting in any kind of on-ramp here. And now I can bring the rail line over like this. Perfect. Now it's tree time. Look at them grow. And let's see something here. I don't think I have shadows on. Let's see, shadows low. Let's put the shadows on high. There we go. That looks better. I thought something was missing. I thought it looked kind of weird. When I loaded the game today, all my settings were reset, and I'm not exactly sure why that would happen in this game. But they were, so it's fine. So that was my last setting that I missed. So now all the shadows are on. It looks a lot better. You can definitely see it up here a lot. Yeah. It's just ever so faintly different, but it makes it worth it. So this city done. Let's get out of here. And now next time I come back to the city, the date is going to be synced. As long as I go here and save it and exit, it won't matter. So I'm not going to worry about the dates for now. So now let's see. From Livonia, I did turn north. Now this one here, I'm gonna come back up to the east. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's see. This one I'll do. It's called Frankenmuth. And now all these cities would be like New Frankenmuth, New Livonia, but you can add that on your own, in your head. Just tell yourself that word, you know. When you see it, just say the word new in front of it. Let's bring this highway out here. $20,000 highway loan. Now I'm going to kind of gently creep up this hill. There we go. I don't want a tunnel. And we'll come to about here. I'll bring it up and over. And let's see. Well, let's see if I want my downtown here or here. That crater looks pretty cool, but I might want a neighborhood over here. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go... Let's move the highways back and then reconnect them on this angle. Ran out of money. That's fine. Once I get out this far, we're going to have more and more wealthier people that will have a little more extra money to spend. Come on, these highways got to connect. Let's see. There we go. So now I'm going to put my on-ramp like this on an angle like that. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, before this asset was broken, but now since I fixed everything, it works again. That's why I had to start over. All my highways and intersections and connections were broken on all my old maps. So if I ever use my old maps again, I would either have to change my whole mods list or go in and fix every single city, all the highways and shit. So I figured just start a brand new one. If I want to see the old one, I can just go and watch my old video. So that's even better than having to load the save and like look through the issues. I just go and watch myself build it, you know. See what I did wrong and add stuff and take away from my strategy. Okay, that's enough trees, I think, in this map. Let's save it and move on. This map looks really cool. I feel like I want to put a golf course in this one. I should put my golf course down in all the cities. Alright, let's see here. It's been 18 minutes, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wonder if I could make it all the way up this coast. So my plan here is I'll come straight through this tile, and I'll land on this coast. That way I could build a bridge, but I won't build the bridge yet. I'll come back to the west. And I'll come straight through under this crater, and I want to put the highway over this crater ridge. And then come up and around like this so I can jump over to this island. And I want to put the highway kind of around this island to here. Have the highway end here and just have an avenue come over here to the tip. That's my plan, I think. So here we go, the new city. Let's name this city. Letters are messed up. Firetown. And this one is going to be cheap. This will be a good spot to come in here when I get over this far, because I'm not going to have a lot of loan, and I'll have a lot of money left over from the loan. And I also see that I didn't bring my railroad with me, so let's get out of here. I gotta go get that railroad. The hell. That's right. Yeah, I didn't. I remember now that I didn't do it. So here's our railroad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go the long way. Maybe not. What do I got? $6,000. See, I'll destroy 3 tiles. I'll reconnect it. I'll see if I can fit the train underneath it. Yeah. Then I'll just bring it straight across like that. Then we can have our train station like over here or something. Hell yeah. Oh, I should have refilled the trees. So now back to Firetown. Take that railroad and we'll push it across the surface of Mars. Okay, let's go back over here to the city next to it. Now this city, since we're coming over to the coast and the river, this is the Ares Valley. So, you know, I'm going to go back to the map and let me just look at it really quick. So this is the Ares Valley. And I want one of my cities to be called Ares City. It should probably be this one on the very tip of the coast. And then these islands can be kind of like suburbs connected to it or something. Because I do want to have ferries, so I'll have my ferry traffic come out to these little islands. And with the ferry traffic, I don't really care about the commuter loop. Actually, I want to try to force the commuter loop onto my ferries. I think that would be cool to simulate traffic. But just leave, like, yeah, I'll do it when I get there. Alright, so let's come down to this river. And I'll just call this city Rivertown. One word. Rivertown. So I am going to cross the river. But that's going to take a bridge that I don't have money for. So I just want to kind of prepare to build one, but not build one yet. So let's see how easy it is to cross the river. Looks like I can cross from almost anywhere. So that's good. So I'm going to bring the highway up like this to the north. Not too far. Probably... yeah, we'll do shorter distance like that. Now I'll put a T intersection here. Oops. That was dumb. That was a waste of money. Whatever. I'll put our T intersection like this. That way I'm prepared to take this highway like this into a bridge. That'll look cool. But mainly we just want to come down like that. Now this railroad here, it's too bad that my bridges don't work. I didn't fix them yet. But it's alright, let's raise the highway into a bridge. And I'll bring my railroad like that. Awesome. Jungle time. There's 34 types of trees. I didn't look through them, but I'm sure that some of them are like fruit. Like there's probably some apple trees, different kinds of fruits. There is something that I haven't done yet that I kind of want to do. If you come down here to the Mayor mode trees, you can put down palm trees. I can put down some palm trees like that. Too bad there's only one kind. Let me scroll down here a little. Yeah, there's only the one kind of palm tree. That's not even a palm, it's like a date tree. Oh, now I gotta go. I'm not scrolling all the way back to the top. That's it. That's done. Rivertown. Here we go. Back to the region. That's what we got now. So here's a cool map. It's like the river with an island like in the middle. Alright, so let's name this one Bell Island. Okay, $20,000 highway loan. And this map, all I'm doing is pushing the highway all the way straight through to the west. Same with the railroad. I think it's far enough away that I can put down my off-ramp. Let me test it. Yeah. So I don't need to move it. I just need to bring that straight through too. This is going to be another town that has a lot of money to start with. Pressing the wrong buttons here. So let's put our trees down. Ooh, look at that. All kinds of flowers by the coast. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's put these trees in it far. Zoom out as far as I can and put them in. It goes down faster. I'll zoom in and see if I can touch it up a little. All the flowers are hidden underneath the trees, but that's alright. You can still see them poking through. I could kind of maybe lighten up on purpose. I could kind of go like this. Let's see if I kind of blend the corners so it don't look like I cut it down with the bulldozer. That looks cool. Let's do that. Save and head back to the region. So now here's a nice flat map. I'm just going to name this cone Flat Map. The city of Flat Map has been founded. I don't know why I keep forgetting to take that loan. So here we go. Take the loan. And before I do that, I'm going to head right on back to the region. I'm going to double check where I want to send this highway. Yep, I'm sending it straight through. Just like I thought. There we go. And I want to check. Okay. I think my audio got messed up on my last video. Well, I don't think. I know it did. But I'm not sure why it got messed up. So what I did was I turned on my microphone and tried to listen to myself talk. And it sounded like it was alright. I'd hate to have it mess up, but I don't know. I couldn't really tell that it was. So I don't know how to tell if it is or isn't. So let's save it. I'm going to put down some trees. Tree time. All across the railroad tracks and the highway. Cool. Save and exit. Now we're going to come up around this big crater. Kind of like into here. And I'll name this city, I don't know, Petoskey. I don't know how to spell it. Who cares? Here is Petoskey. So, this is when I bring my highway around and over the ridge. So let's take that, excuse me, let's take that highway loan. Come up just like that. And I'll put the highway in. Maybe I'll move it down by one tile like this. Hell yeah. And if I can connect to the highway the right way. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, come on. There we go. Bring it right down through that kind of valley thing. And I'll bring this down here to meet up with it. There we go. And we'll go just like this and just like this. Son of a goddamn bitch. Here we go. Boom. Do the same thing with the railroads here. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to come over like this. We'll get as much as we can. come right over this hill. It'll meet right up with the other tracks. Okay, good. Whoops. Alright, make sure I saved it. And I'll come down here and we'll plant some trees. It's gonna look very nice. Okay, let's see. I think that's about it. I think that's good enough. Fill in just a bit more. I can always come back in and fill them in when I start my new map too. I just like seeing what it'll kind of look like. I just like how it looks. I wish that music wouldn't keep changing every time I leave a city and go back to the region and back to a city. But I can't do anything about it. Alright, this one's going to be called Paradise. Paradise, Aries Valley, New Michigan. Now let me see what kind of things I can do with my highway. And I know that I'm going to bring it straight through all the way to the north. Probably be able to bring it to about here. I could probably make it to the next map like that. Oh yeah. Perfect. Now the railroad, I am gonna that might work. Let me try. Yeah, that'll work just fine. So I'll bring the railroad up and down and around. Uh-oh, it might not let me. Yeah, well, there we go. Connected. Then we'll hurry up and we'll shoot this to the north and send it straight forward. That looks good to me. We'll have our town like right here. So now I'll go back to my forest. Plant the forest all over. The jungle forest. Or the forest jungle. And that's about it. That's all I'm going to do. Save and exit. So now this town, now this is a pretty cool looking map. It's flat and it has this little dip here into the water. And I think this is a good place for Detroit. I'm actually going to put the word new in front of it. I'll go New Detroit. Because maybe I'll put another Detroit somewhere and I'll just name it the regular one. I'm not sure. So I'm going to come out and I'm going to look at how the terrain looks and see what I'm dealing with. And let's see. I do want to turn it. I want to turn it so I can come out here and get over to this peninsula. But I should do the peninsula first because I want my highway to go over this location, I think. So let's do this. I'm going to call this Drummond. And let's test our highway out here. Yeah, that should be good. That should work. Okay, so I'll take a loan. Well, I probably shouldn't actually build the highway yet. What is it, $10,000? $12,000? Yeah, I mean, why not? So let's put this bridge in here. Let's head over to the other map. Now I have $3,000 left of a $20,000 loan, and that bridge was worth almost everything that I would do normally. So I'll just leave it there for now. Oh yeah, I want to put down some trees for an exit. It'll just be a dead-end highway. Oh yeah, and that's I should probably go like this, just for practical reasons. Somebody, now they can turn around. Cool. So then by the time I get up here, I'll do a few episodes where I just build things, and then I'll get back to where I'll need to expand, and I'll do another episode where I'll do a lot of expansion and no building. And let's see, all I gotta do is put my highway into New York, or into New Detroit. Not New York, what am I doing? I'm not the New York mayor. I'm the Michigan mayor. So here we are in New Detroit. Yeah, I made the name my YouTube channel a long time ago. And I just didn't start playing games on my channel until right now. And I just like Michigan a lot. I think it's cool. I think it has a cool history. I think it has a cool environment. I think the people are cool. I think it's cool that everywhere that you go, no matter where you go, you see like Fords and like Chevys and stuff. So it's like everywhere kind of looks like Michigan, sort of. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe not. That's probably dumb. Let's put down some of our trees. And I'll call this an episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And I'm excited to start building on all these maps. Too bad I couldn't build yet. I think I have enough time to do a short episode where I fuck around with the city, probably. Yeah, this was another short episode, so I'll do two 30-minute episodes probably in a row. Well, it depends on the upload time. Sometimes like a 2-hour long video can upload in like 10 minutes. But then other times a 10-minute long video uploads in like 2 hours. And it's always a guess. It's like flip a coin, right? So here we go. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 new tiles, all connected with highway and railroad, snaking around the map like this. And I think that's just fucking awesome. It's perfect. And it looks nice. Now, in order to end the episode, let's come in here and let's check out our headquarters. I'll save the game right here. And that's it. That's my episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.